Frog Princess, and welcome back, or welcome to people new to the channel. This video is just a look at holiday socks and slippers, and it's a mix of brands and a mix of styles, and I just was feeling the spirit today and thought I would dress accordingly with my fun holiday sweater. This is from Walmart. Woohoo! With my bells on. It actually has pockets, which is great. I have other things on as well. And I'm thinking, as I'm jingling around the house this morning, doing things, including wrapping gifts, it's just very holiday day here. Christmas music blaring, yeah, just having fun. But I'm reminded of one of my favorite songs for Christmas, and it's a little bit older, but not old school. I love the classics. But, you know, Bing Crosby and all of those, we used to listen to the vinyls and growing, anyways. But one of the songs, bells specific, is Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers, I'll Be Home with Bells On. I love the song. Yeah, I would play it for you, but for copyright reasons, that's not going to happen. But look it up. It's a fun song. I absolutely love Dolly Parton, and I was just running around singing the song at the top of my lungs this morning. So anyway, side note, let's talk about cozy slippers first. As you've seen in previous videos, I do love the cozy style slippers because they're easy on, easy off, and they have a little bit of size flex to them, so you know that's fine. They all have no slip bottoms, so I take those primarily as my hospital slippers because, as you now know, probably if you've been watching it all, I have these long hospital stints. It's horrible and embarrassing and whatever, but it's just a fact of life. It's something you just have to get through and hope for the best and do your best and then just bounce back and get back to life. That's just the way it is for me. But anyway, they're great for home, they're great for away, but they're not outdoor slippers, just to be clear. They're soft, you know, completely soft. But they're cozy. Now, these ones are old. I don't even know the brand on this one. But it's holiday. See, you got your Santas, so it's black base, and it says ho ho on there. Yeah, I don't mind. They're not dirty. They're actually clean, but they're just old, really old. And I had 3 pairs like this. I have my black ones, and you can see there's the no slip dots. I don't know if you can see them on there very well, but more of the pattern there. So I keep them. I usually wear them around the holidays, but here's a red pair, similar, but again, old. I have dog hair on them because they have magnets. But yeah, so I had also a green pair that had a little bit of red. It had like Christmas tree pattern. I want to say, because I can't find them anywhere, and I keep them all in the same places all the time. Anyways, I think I wore them out, and I actually had to get rid of them. So I have just 2 now. But okay, let's talk Vera Bradley, because Vera Bradley does also have holiday style. Yeah, this first one is not specifically holidays, but it was a holiday time frame pattern and very holiday-ish to me because snow, polar bears, you have these adorable, and I haven't worn these yet. These are new, but you can very clearly see the no slip grip. Well, I must have worn them at least once because they have like looks like a thumbprint, honestly. There must have been like some glue residue because I actually haven't worn these. You can tell on the other one. Anyway, but yeah, these are that cozy Sherpa inside and out. It's the same thing throughout. And they are just so soft. I just love the cozy stuff from Vera. I do. And that's why I've bought almost every single one of this style that Vera put out. But this is the only one that struck me as specifically holiday style that I have. So anyway, maybe I have some others that are buried. But the next style is different. It's more of a booty style. This one was the Holiday Owls from a year or 2 ago. And these are very comfortable. And if you know Vera sizing, these ones are large, which says 9 to 10. Sometimes with their footwear, that is like large, or you know, that grouped sizing, sometimes it says 9 to 10. It's like my feet are always like pushing the toe. It's just a little bit on the smaller side of a 10 for me sometimes. These are not. These have a flexible fabric to them, so they have a little more give. They fit me perfectly, even with socks. And so just FYI, you know, that if you're looking for a style that's not as confining as some, these and the cozy ones give you that flexibility. Now, it's not going to help you if you're a size 13 or something. Sorry. I know the big feet curse. I do. But anyway, so these ones are really easy to get into because they open up really nicely. You can fold them down and wear them, you know, like that. I personally just like to leave them as they are, and they're just kind of a nice slouchy wear to them. They do have this semi-solid bottom, and I say semi-solid because it's kind of a rubbery feel to it. It does have a little bit of traction on it, but they are going to be a little slippery, like on tile, even dry tile, and they will wear very quickly if you wear them outside. They're just a thin layer. And so yes, you can wear them outside. I would not recommend them as indoor-outdoor slippers, you know, as a regular thing. I just wouldn't, because I think you'll wear them prematurely, my opinion. Haven't done it yet. I mean, I've worn them outside to like unplug the lights or something, but not walking around outside. They would just wear, I think, too quickly. Anyway, so these are the ones I'm going to wear when I get done with the video. Right now I have some other slippers on so that I could share those. These are the new style of booties from Vera. These are this year, very recently. The tag is still on it because I haven't worn them. Teddy Fleece Cozy Booty in Ginger Snap is the color. So yeah, and then inside it has the plaid neutral pattern, and that's a fleece interior and a cozy exterior. So it's sort of reversed from some of the past ones. But these also have a nice opening that is really easy to get in and out. I have an older pair of booties from Vera that are more of like almost like a felt texture booty, and they have a straight top to them. And they're actually one of the ones that's a little tighter toed. So they barely fit with only thin socks or less. And those are harder to get in and out of because that top is fixed. It doesn't give. This gives and opens wider. So very smart changes that Vera has made on their booties to allow for easier on and off, donning and doffing. Yeah, but these are super comfy, like the knit ones. They have a little give to the fabric in the toes, and they're more of a true 10, you know, capacity wise. So that is great, and I do love these. I just haven't worn them yet, well, mostly because I hadn't been home, but they will get worn probably, maybe even today, probably, or tomorrow. Another pair of Vera style is the slip-on ones. Let's see. These are called Plush Shimmer Slippers in Frosted Lace. Again, these are large, you know, so 9-10. They are cozy inside, they are cozy outside, and they do have a shimmer to them. I don't know if you could see very well, like the silver flashes in the pattern, but it to me is very holiday. I mean, it's frosted lace. It says snow to me, you know, comfort and warmth. This kind of slipper has that same semi-solid bottom. I say semi because, again, it's not very robust. It's plenty for what they are. But I would say the same things as I said about the booty bottoms. But this one has a little bit more size flexibility to them because it's an open heel. So if they're a little bit small, they might still work for you. But not too much because it has a little lip on the back edge here. You can kind of see where it tapers all the way down, but it doesn't go to zero. So you can see like almost up to my first knuckle. So for me, that is right at my heel. And if I don't get them on just right, you step on that with your heel, and it's a little bit uncomfortable. It works, but I really have to be careful to make sure my heel, and especially in initial wearing and, you know, kind of things take form, so that I keep that outside my heel as much more comfortable, and it helps them stay on a little bit because I'm right at it. So it kind of gives it a little bit of a, anyway, it works. And because these come back so far on the foot, that also helps. So it's not like a flip-flop kind of reaction. They do flip a little bit because of the style, but not so much as you might think. So anyway, I love these a lot. I have several pairs of Vera slippers in this style. So I haven't worn these, but I have worn the others. They're just not holiday, so they didn't make the video. Okay, let's talk socks. Just sharing because it's fun. And I was digging them out so that I could put them out where I could see them and remember to wear them because it's the holidays, and, you know, with or without people, I'm gonna try and celebrate the spirit of it all. Okay, so these are just random brands. I could not tell you most of them unless they say on them, but I'll share them anyways just because. So Holiday holly. So not necessarily Christmas. It's a seasonal thing for sure though. So just socks. I probably shouldn't fold them that way because they're gonna stretch out. They're old. All right, this one is a different material. It's more of a knit, but and you can tell they're old because they have a little bit of a staining to them because I wore them around with just sock footed and they're not intended to be slipper socks. But they're very, very old. I've had them for many years. Teddy bears and candy canes. And nowadays they have Christmas socks, holiday socks, any kind of season you can imagine, like Walmart, Target, any little drugstore, any place, and they're usually pretty cheap. So sometimes I just grab a pair and update them. Side note, folding wise, instead of folding down the top for stretching, if you're worried about that with your socks, you can take it at the toe with one hand and just run your hand into the other sock, grab both toes, and just pull your hand out. And that's another way to fold them that will not stretch them. So yeah, that's how I often fold my socks. So these ones are a thin knit, which I like these a lot. They have a lot of stretch to them. So very comfortable and very size permissive. But these are just Santas. So you have the full Santa face and it kind of wraps around your front of your foot and then the hat on the back. And then you have the belt across your midfoot, which is really cute. And I'm just going to fold them all this way. One, you also can see them better, and you just lay them in rolls in your drawer. Okay, this one's changing gears a little bit. These are not slipper socks. They do not have no slip grip on them, but it's a candy cane and it has like silvery shimmer in there between the white and red stripes. So that's kind of fun, kind of all in the white. Very comfortable, very size permissive. They have a lot of stretch to them and they're warm, but not overheating because as you put your foot in, they kind of stretch and they have like air between there. So, but all of these socks, I often wear socks with slippers. Yeah, I just do. Or with shoes, and I don't care if I match my socks to my outfit, but the holidays I might just purposefully not. These are doggies. Who doesn't love doggies? Green and red. With Christmas hats. So, yay! I'm not sure which ones I'm going to wear today, honestly, because, I'm not going to wear this sweater all day, I'll be frank, but just because I don't want to overheat and I don't want to trash it as I'm doing things around the house. Anyway, I'm not sure which socks I'm going to put on when I put my shoes on. But this one is holly on the bottom and a cow, and the cow has a bell on it. So you can wear them. I usually wear them with the bells facing out because that's the fun side. The inside has a nice pretty bow on the tail of the cow, which is cute, but I wear them like this and the bells are on the outside. You could reverse that and put the bells on the inside, but then no one sees your happy cows, so I wear them this way. Anyway, okay, I'll fold socks later. And then this one is, actually I think these ones were a gift from my grandma, I want to say. These ones are the holly ones, but this one is just blank on the one side, but it's a nice, like a heathered blue color. And then it has on the other side, it has snowman and snowflakes and, smaller ones on the feet. And none of these have a brand name on them. So I don't even know what brand they are. Okay, these ones are newer, and this was ones that I just picked up, like I said, at one of, random place for like cheap socks. But very holiday. Let's see, it says, if it's snowing, I'm not going. And so it says here as you come down. And that has Christmas trees and hearts, snowflakes. You got some moose or reindeer, caribou, whatever they are. Yeah, and it's just holiday colors, very Christmas colors. I haven't worn these ones yet. These are much newer. Couldn't tell you where when I got them. All right, and these ones are another older pair. These are more of a knit sock. You have elf there. You have red and green with wreath and bulbs and things with the heels and toes. And then you have Santa on the other side. Yeah, so kind of fun. But again, these are much older and they're like more of a knit one. So you have all, like the threads on the inside as well. But yeah, so that's it for those. But now let's talk some more about Vera socks specifically. Vera does have a couple of patterns in holiday ones. These are their regular socks. I forget what they call them, but But you know, they have good amount of stretch. They're a blend, so more of a cottony knit versus the like a lycra knit. So they have they're thin but not super thin. So like they're not as thin as my cow ones, but they're not thick like some of the other ones. But yeah, so they are like a knit. So it's the Holiday Owl pattern. So you have the owl with the colors and the present and like little North Stars or snowflakes, whatever you want to kind of call those. And then on the bottom of the foot there, it says Vera Bradley, and you have the heel and toe colorations. So these are just the regular Vera socks, but in the Holiday Owls pattern. Yeah, so we got those. And then in the Holiday Owls, they also came out with a cozy sock. So these ones are more like the candy cane, but a better blend. They're a softer material, but these are so comfortable that when I got them, I liked them so much, and they were on sale. So I ended up going back and buying 2 more pairs of the exact same socks. I have 3 pairs of them because I was like, well, these are so awesome to me, and well, they're holiday, but I figured if I wore them out, which I was likely to do, then I had backups or gifts. Well, and gifts was the idea, but they didn't leave the house. They're not going to. They're mine. Yeah. So, but again, it's Holiday Owls. It's just one of the different presentations of it. So you have like these red snowflakes. You have the owl. It looks like a peace dove, actually, the way it's configured there. But it is an owl. And then you just have the black foot. It doesn't say Vera Bradley on it anywhere. But these are, like I said, they're a cozy, you know, sort of that soft sock with a, you know, fuzzy sock. They don't have no slip grip, like I said, but they're stretchier than some other blends, and it just makes them so comfortable. Sometimes with these type of socks, they're just a little bit coarse. Like when you put it on, if you were to walk like just sock-footed on tile, for example, you kind of feel that it's not gritty, but it is a little bit not smooth. These are a much finer and softer grade to them. So they don't have that gritty feel, if you will. Gritty might not be the right word, but hopefully you kind of understand what I'm saying. Just a little bit coarse. But these are not. These are much softer. I wear them with slippers. I wear them with shoes. I wear them by themselves, even though they're not slipper-footed. But because they're black, they hide some of the dirt you might pick up on the floor in the house, which hopefully isn't that dirty, but sometimes it is, yeah. But I liked those ones so much, when I saw the other version of the Holiday Owl cozy sock, I had to get it too because I loved the fabrication so much. So here's another one, and the owl itself on both of these is kind of like more like a nylon sort of feel to it. It's not the soft fuzzy. It's sort of a different fabrication inset in there. But yeah, so you just have a different Holiday Owl, and then you have the stripes and the heel toe coloration, but it's super soft, super soft. And since these were on sale, and since I knew I would love them, and same logic, I bought a second pair because. And then more recently, you know, we had the bears, the bears, looks like the Coca-Cola bear, same soft but different. These are different. This version I like better. It's softer. It is softer, and they wash very well. They come out exactly like they were when they went in, so far anyway. They haven't peeled. They haven't done anything. I mean, you can't even tell these have been worn, and I'm looking right at it. So these ones are a little bit shorter, so you can see like the sizing of them. See that? They're just a little bit different style. The material is cozy. It is comfortable. It is between this, okay, so quality-wise and fineness of the grade, I would say this one falls between the two. So this is a little, I mean, it's soft and comfy and stretchy, but this is softer and stretchier, and this is softer and stretchier in sequence, if that makes sense. Or I guess the sequence would be up because it's better. But anyway, so these socks, they have the front of the bear on one side and the back of the bear on the other. Now, these are non-holiday specific. You know, I mean, it's definitely seasonal to me. I will definitely put them in my Christmas or winter pile. But, you know, it could be winter anywhere with a bear. It doesn't have to be Christmas. So if you're Jewish or celebrating any other variety of holidays this time of year, you might still like this sock. Anyways, not trying to be, like non-denominational fun for everyone. And that concludes the cozy socks and slippers, or the holiday socks and slippers anyways. And yeah, just a little fun spirit of the day. So hope you're doing well. Hope that the ramp up to the holidays is not stressing you out. I know that on a regular year that it's a stressful time for many people, and certainly this year for everyone there's added stress. And I just hope that you're weathering the storm well and maintaining a little hope for the future, because there is a light at the end of this crazy tunnel, and hopefully sooner rather than later we'll start to see it better. But take care. Best of all, wishes to you and yours, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Washi washi.